don't have to let the money come between us. No, they not even capable to feel us. Yeah. Why don't we just take the stacks and go to pizza? Yeah. That way you could lean away with all the people. Yeah.
What's poppin', T Squad?
Welcome back to the Rush Fam.
Back, y'all.
So we're doing the Q&A video.
Yeah.
We told you guys we were gonna do a few videos back. We posted a picture on our Instagram. We got some questions and now we're here answering them for you guys.
That's what's up. So I'm gonna go through some of the best questions that y'all left on my Instagram. Keisha's gonna go through.
It's Callie.
Hi, Callie.
You were frozen.
I was frozen.
Yeah.
Say what's up to T Squad.
Hi. I'm so excited to see you. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're doing a video. We'll be downstairs in a few minutes. Anyways, back to what we were saying. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be going through the best questions on y'all left on my.
Or some of the most asked questions.
Yeah, not necessarily the best, but we want to avoid doing questions we've already done before.
Yes.
Anyways, we're gonna get straight into it. Let's get it. Alright, since the new baby coming, are y'all still planning on moving? Yeah, so definitely we are gonna be moving eventually, but as you said, with the baby coming, that's the thing that's like not throwing us off, but kind of just putting everything on pause a little bit. Like we're just waiting because like we were
thinking about it.
We were gonna move.
We were planning on moving before we found out we were pregnant.
Exactly.
And we actually did a few house tours. And then after we found out, we're like, okay, well, if we're moving, we have to find a house now, kind of thing. So,
but then on top
we decided
of that,
not to rush into it.
Yeah. And on top of that, we're like considering like, are we moving to the States? Are we moving somewhere elsewhere in Toronto? And so we're dealing with all that stuff. We're working on immigration. We're like considering, are we moving to the States? Are we staying? Are we just, we're all over the place.
And what is the verdict on that? Are we moving to the States?
Okay, I feel like eventually it's inevitable. We will be, if not full out living, partial living in the States. Whereas like we might be there for like half the year every year or 4 or 5 months out of the year.
I'm leaning towards partial living. I don't want to fully live there.
Yeah.
Especially with everything that's going on. I'd rather just, you know, keep our feet in there a little bit, but still have our home base.
We love the States, don't get it twisted. You guys know we love America. We love all you guys watching that are American. You guys are amazing people. But we think we prefer having our kids in the Canadian school system. That's just what it is. But we're probably still gonna have a house in the States eventually. But anyways, back to what you were saying. Like with the baby, it just kind of like it's too much to try and do all that before the baby comes.
Exactly.
Right?
It's too much to try to rush into it. Speaking of that, this is gonna be the baby's room. So
wait, so the baby's getting all your shoes? All my shoes too?
This is gonna get moved to the room across the hall, but we have room for the baby here, you know, so we're gonna make it work, and then in the meantime, we're gonna take our time and decide on what
we won't be living here.
We're not gonna be living here forever.
We won't live here forever. But Toronto will always be our main
the home base.
Home base. You feel me?
You have first, second, third base, but there's always the home base. Canada will be the home base. Okay.
Next question.
Are you going to vlog the birth?
Ooh.
Me personally, I'll probably only vlog when my water breaks. If I'm vlogging at that moment.
Yeah.
I'll probably vlog at the beginning stages.
Wait, you're gonna show the water coming out?
Yeah, I'm gonna show them where it comes from. You're so extra. I'm probably gonna vlog the beginning stages, how I'm feeling, how my contractions are going. Once it gets too much to handle, I'm gonna hand it over to you, and we're gonna have to strategize how this is gonna work, because we've never vlogged a birth before, so
I have a feeling I'm gonna be doing more of the camera work, but
but you need to support me too, so we gotta
so it's finding that balance. We're definitely gonna vlog it. It's just we don't really know how.
What we're doing.
We don't really know how to vlog a birth because we never did it. But what you guys could do to help us, drop some names or drop some birth vlogs. Or like some couples.
Good birth vlogs.
Let us know some good birth vlogs or couples that have done dope birth vlogs, and maybe we could go watch them and get inspired. So let us know how you think we should do it.
Yes, but long story short, yes, we're going to vlog the birth. How much of it you'll see?
We can't. Certain stuff you don't want to see.
Yeah.
Trust me. If you weren't doing YouTube as a full-time job, what do you think you'd be doing? And then in brackets, the same jobs as before? Hell no. Hell no. I was grateful to have my job. It definitely got me from like having $0 and like starving to like actually having food in the cupboards and stuff. So I was grateful for my job, but I absolutely hated working in an office and just working for anyone, period.
Yeah.
Like I got the utmost respect for anybody who holds down a job, but being an employee, as I've told you guys 1,000 times, just wasn't for me. So back to the question, if you weren't doing YouTube, what would I be doing? I would have found some sort of other entrepreneurial initiative and just ran with it. Like, it's hard to say because I'm the type of person, like, I keep it moving. Like if before
one thing
YouTube
doesn't work, you'll do other things. So,
before YouTube, I tried like 15 different things. No word of a lie. We, us, me.
Too,
you know? So I don't know what I'd be doing, but I would definitely be doing something where I'm working for myself, where I get to call my own shots and kind of control my own like day to day. You know?
True. If we weren't doing YouTube, well, I guess you're speaking for yourself. I'll speak for myself. I would probably go back into real estate. I did do a couple classes of real estate, and then I was like, what am I doing? I was all about like having fun, and I dropped out. But I'm more into real estate now, so I think it would make sense to get more into it. And yeah,
we dropped out. So here's a funny story. This could be a story time. This time we dropped out together. So Keisha, I was such a bad influence. Like I was a good influence, but a bad influence. So I tagged along on Keisha's real estate course. And then we weren't feeling the first day. I'm like, yo, let's just drop out. Like, anyways, we dropped out. But we're here now, so everything worked out. Let us know if you would watch that story time. The time I convinced Keisha to drop out and we dropped out together. We've never told that story before.
We haven't told that story before.
It's an interesting story.
Yeah, we were in school together at one point. Am I going to do updates about the pregnancy on my personal channel? The question is yes. It's probably going to be trimester updates, probably like day in the life, what I'm eating, little stuff, but the main updates will be on the Rush Fam. So if you didn't know, this is where I film for my channel. Now that I'm feeling 100%, there's going to be more videos coming out, so subscribe.
Favorite things of being parents. I love just having fun with my kids. Like I love just seeing them happy makes me happy. Like it sounds so corny, but like that's the type of thing you wouldn't know until you're a parent yourself. There's no joy like seeing your kid happy. And it's like, yo, those are your little homies. Those are like your little, like you're my best friend, but those are also my little best friends. Like every day when like it would be a boring day if we didn't have them, we're just turning up, having fun, just doing whatever, man. Life is just fun with them. You know, and also I love being able to give them a good life. That's rewarding.
Yeah.
You know?
I would say being able to like look back and be like, you know, like pretty much being their teacher, like raising them the way you want to see them raised. Like, you know, sometimes you see kids on road and you're like, where's this kid's parents? Like, why are these kids acting like that? Like, it's like bringing up your kids the way you want to see them raised, and then like seeing them use the lessons that you've taught them, and like, yeah, like I taught them that, or like, you know, like he taught them that kind of thing. So like, just raising them in a light that you want to see them in. Huh?
Does that make you feel like, is that because like you feel like you're making the world a better place? Is that why you feel like that?
I think so. And then like, I don't know, like it speaks for itself. Like just raising your kids how you want to see them, how you want to see them be as a person, you know what I mean? And also, what?
It's like, this is our contribution to the world. It's got to be a good contribution, you know what I mean?
That too, and then also just seeing them being able to live a life that like we never had. So that's definitely rewarding.
Definitely.
Who did the potty training? Yeah. I did most of the potty training. Camaro, I was like a stay-at-home mom. He was usually working, so
I would have done.
Made sense. Yeah. You helped him with the standing up part though. I couldn't have taught him. I couldn't have taught him that. I could have tried, but
you got him to like to wipe.
Sit, yeah.
To
get it in the potty. Period. Yeah. Same with same with Kelly.
But if I was home more often back then, because that's when I was like, I have my day job. I was working so much back then. I would have if I wasn't.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely if you have little kids you're planning on potty training, if it's a boy, teach them to sit first. Trust me. Trust me. You teach the aiming after.
Can y'all start posting videos every other day like you used to? What if I told you once upon a time we actually posted almost every single day? But guys, this is not an excuse. This is just the honest facts, and I don't care. I do care, but your opinion is fine. But our opinion, having done this for like almost 3 years now, when you do it every single day for so long, it does get a little bit repetitive. So at this stage, we're really trying to focus on putting out, like focusing on like, okay, brainstorming. What's the concept? Like, what can we do different? Making sure we're not putting out something you guys have seen 1,000 times.
No more repetitive.
We don't want to be repetitive, and we know you guys want to see the day to day, but we're also, and we hear that, we're gonna start posting more again for you guys. I promise. I'm not just saying that we are going to, but we're still figuring out how we can post more often without being repetitive. So if you have ideas, by all means, drop it down in the comments. We love your guys' feedback. But we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. We have a baby coming. Where we're definitely gonna be moving eventually.
The summer is almost here.
Summer's almost here.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff to vlog.
Wintertime we can't vlog that much.
Yeah, wintertime it gets repetitive. It's snowing today. It's cold. We're gonna stay inside.
Much, man.
But honestly, we're just focusing on quality over quantity for you guys, and it doesn't mean that like we're not gonna post. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're just making sure it's the good content, the right stuff, and like just keeping it fresh, pretty much. So yeah.
And like you guys might miss us a little bit when we don't post every day. We miss y'all too, but sometimes you gotta miss someone to appreciate them.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah.
What advice do you guys have on money management? Okay, we can talk about money management, investing, and like this can be a whole nother video.
That could be a series.
It could be a series, honestly, because like you have investments, I have investments, like we have the kids' education investments, so like we have our hands, like our eggs in different pots. But I would say like money management on a personal level, this is what we used to do. I came up with pretty much a budget where I put how much income I'm making every month, obviously divided by 2 because you probably get paid twice a month or maybe 3 times if you're lucky. And then you take all your bills and you put them on the next side, and then you subtract your bills from your income, and whatever you're left with, that's the money you play with. But make sure your bills are paid first, like you know, deal with your business, and then whatever you have left with is what you can play with. You can save it, you can spend it, whatever. But that's what you have left until your next paycheck, and that's what we were going off of until we pretty much didn't need to budget so closely so that we didn't slip under. So yeah. And
a lot of y'all like are probably like, okay, that's cool and all, but what if my bills outweigh my income? Like, what do I do? Like, it's just the 2 sides, I can't cover it. If that's your situation, and we've been there so many times in our lives, if that's your situation, my advice is very different than a lot of people on this subject, but I would say don't diminish your bills too much. I mean, sometimes you have to, but don't cut out certain things, a lifestyle that you want to live. Like, don't cut out things that you need for yourself. Instead, focus on, okay, how am I gonna get my income up? Whether it be getting another job, whether it be working overtime, whether it be getting what I would love to say is like getting a side hustle, getting something legal, not nothing like no side hustle where you're gonna like risk your future, but do something on the side that'll make you those few extra bucks, and work smart. Try to find something that you can add to your income. Then once you have that going on, the whole budget thing, you got to invest, man. Like, you got to invest. Investing.
Start small and work your way up. Like, even if it's something like putting, what is it that we used to have?
Those stocks and funds.
The stocks. So like we used to have stocks through our workplace where like it automatically gets taken off your paycheck, whether it's 50 bucks a month or 50 bucks a paycheck, 100 bucks a paycheck, what have you, because that money starts to grow, and because it's already taken off your pay or whatever it is, you don't think about it. You don't even feel like you're saving, but you are. So
and like before, everyone should treat themselves. As you guys know, like I love my gold, we love our shoes, we love to travel. Like, we treat ourselves a lot because we work hard. But before you treat yourself, put away your money for investments. You have to like treat yourself when you feel that like you're rewarding yourself. Like I secured this part of my future by contributing this much money to an investment. Now I can go and buy myself this, or now I can go on this trip. You know what I mean? So
because like those things depreciate, like gold, like cars, like
gold actually goes up, but
well,
that's the one thing.
It depends. Like the value you buy it for, you're not going to get that same
if you bought
value.
like the bricks, anyways,
exactly.
I'm defeating the purpose of what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Like jewelry, cars, all those things depreciate the moment you buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like find those investments where it actually makes sense and it's gonna appreciate, it's gonna hold value to like you putting money into it rather than it depreciating and then it's not worth what you paid for. So.
How long will you do YouTube? I feel like there's so many questions about this lately because we haven't been posting as much as we used to, but I'm not gonna repeat the same stuff we just said. How long are we gonna do it for? Honestly, there's no set time. Like, we're gonna do it as long as it makes sense as a business, as a career, as long as we're having fun, as long as it's worth our time and we're enjoying it.
As long as it's still how it is now.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube can change whenever. YouTube has changed. So with that being said, how long? I think like another 5 years is like reasonable.
Like minimum.
Minimum, yeah. Like that's easily reasonable.
Yeah.
But like we said, YouTube can change next month, next year, next 2 years. You never know. As long as it's still doing what it's doing now and it makes sense for us, we're gonna keep ourselves in that loop and like just keep evolving with YouTube. If YouTube happens to change for the worse, then we'll have to find something that's bigger and better or something similar, but we're gonna adapt no matter what. So
for sure,
as long as it's still happening, we're still gonna be here. So
that's it, man. We love what we do though. Like, we're super blessed and happy to be YouTubers. But this is like, I don't think you should ever feel like what you're doing right now, you can't put yourself in a box and be like, hey, this is me for the rest of my life. You gotta evolve, adapt, push yourself for new boundaries and new challenges. So yeah, who knows, man? We don't know.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a good one. If you weren't going to name Callie and Camille those names, what would you have called them? Ooh. This is a good one, and I have the names too. Camile's name was going to be Jarvis.
With a J. Well,
J.
I don't know how else you could spell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be with the G. I think you could spell it with the G.
That'd be Garvis.
Yeah, so Camile's name was gonna be Jarvis.
Yeah.
And Callie's name was gonna be Catalea.
Yeah.
From the Colombiana movie.
So yeah, I was about to say the reasoning why. Yo, for Jarvis, I swear, you might disagree with me, but I swear one time we were driving in downtown Toronto, there's one of the main street, not a main street, but a big street is named Jarvis. And one time I was looking at the street sign, I'm like, yo, that's a sick name, Jarvis. And you were pregnant, and then I'm like, yo, like, what do you think about Jarvis?
I saw it online.
I saw it on a street name.
No, I saw it on the baby website.
I saw it downtown on a street.
No, we all know that's a street downtown.
Yeah, that's where it came from. When you saw it online, you're probably like, oh yeah, Trey said that street is...
No.
Anyways, who cares? Catalea though. Catalea is like one of our favorite...
Nice name.
Colombiana, one of our favorite movies. And that movie, that name is just beautiful. Would you ever change the intro because of the new baby? Of course, man. I was even saying, like, I love our intro and you guys love it, so like I don't want to change it, but at the same time, obviously you have to change it. I was even saying to Keish, I'm like, yo, we should do a new intro when like your belly's big. And you're like, nah, we may as well just wait.
We'll probably just add the baby inside a stroller and then just keep the same intro.
I love it so much.
I love it. Everyone loves it. You guys love it.
We can't change it too much.
No,
we're gonna like keep the same one and just put a clip of the baby in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or some of the shoulder getting pushed up or something.
Yeah, at the end.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways to add the baby.
At the very end.
Yeah.
Instead of the screen where it goes the rest
to all of us. Yeah.
We'll have the baby. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
Right?
Yeah. You're smart.
Oh, I'm smart. Last question is, how many children do we want or plan to have in total? And I have the answer right here.
What is it?
3. We only want 3. We only want 3. We don't want to be a family van family. Like, sorry. Like, honestly.
Oh, that's true. They're going to fill up the backseat of our cars.
Yeah.
No, we have to stop them. 3 is, no, for real. Because after, we would always have to have a 6-seater. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some cool.
I mean, you know what? There are some cool family van families. No, I wouldn't be up to you guys.
I see. Like, I would get the full-size Range Rover.
Yeah, but then, okay, what that brings me to is because we love to travel, how much suitcases are you gonna fit in the back? We'd have to pack the kids' stuff in ours and you'd have to...
So basically, okay, 3 is the limit for a regular family. Once you push 4 kids, that's a whole nother bracket.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
It's a game changer.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so we already said 3, but now definitely 3.
Yeah.
Like, but yo, at the same time, like, as you guys know, we just love our kids so much. So like, if somehow, some way we ever squeaked out a 4th one, we're not gonna be
Squeaked?
mad. Anyways, this conversation gonna go left, y'all. So anyways, yeah, squeaked. What's that? That's not a thing. Squeak.
The baby does not squeak out. I'll tell you that.
It squeaks when it's crying. Anyways, we hope you love that Q&A T-Squad. Yeah, we love you guys, man, and I'm sweating. I'm hot. Your studio has me sweating.
It's the bright light.
Yeah, this light's hot. Anyways, we love you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next video. You guys know what it is already. Also, real quick, guys, we're gonna get back to the notification shoutouts, but I have to do this for my little cousins, guys. My little cousins are huge fans out in BC, and I was FaceTiming with them the other day, and they really want me to put that clip in the vlog because they're huge fans, and show them some love in the comments. This is my little cousins from BC, y'all. All right, hey guys, so these are my cousins in BC. What's up?
My cousin too.
What do you guys have any shout outs? You want, like, you can say whatever you want.
What do you want to say? Hello. Nothing. Shout out Nolan for that. My brother.
Shout out to Bowen, yes. Anyways, you got anything else to say?
That's it.
You ain't with the squad, you ain't popping.